Hello everyone, my name is Lasri Utami from Economic Education 2022 Semarang State University. In this session, I will present news, reviews, and opinion on 4 articles I found in the Korea Jong'ang Daily. I believe these 4 stories are interesting and reflects the complex dynamics of South Korea's current social and economic condition. The first news is about the South Korean government planning to boost kimchi exports, capitalizing on its global popularity driven by health benefits and Korean waves. Collaborating with 6 major fruit companies, the government will improve cold storage and distribution system to maintain the quality of kimchi. From January to May 2024, export rose by 5.5% with major market in the US and Europe. Additional support will be provided for global expansion and companies will innovate kimchi products to suit local tastes. And the second news is South Korea's company grew very little in third quarter. The economy grew by only 0.1% in the third quarter of 2024, well below the Bank of Korea's 0.5% forecast. Weak exports were the main cause of the slowdown despite an increase in domestic demand. Weak exports were the main cause of slowdown. Facility investment rose by 6.9%, but construction investment declined. The central bank may lower its 2024 growth forecast as the 2.5% target looks difficult to achieve. The next growth update will be announced on November 28, 2024. And the third news is South Korea is also experiencing a record high in its foraging population. The number of foreigners in South Korea reached a record 2.56 million, making up nearly 5% of the total population. This reflects a surge in international workforce, an increase in foreign residents indicates that South Korea is becoming an attractive destination for global talent. This can contribute to economic growth but also demands more inclusive policies for their integration into society. And the fourth news is currently the birth rate in South Korea has increased for the second month in a row, though the cumulative figure is still down compared to last year. The rise can be seen a positive response to government policies encouraging marriage and childbirth. It shows hope for improving birth rates amid broader concern about the population. My opinion on South Korea's social and economic dynamics. South Korea is in a complex transitional phase where various social and economic factors interact. The four topics discuss about support for kimchi export, the record number of foreign students, the increases in birth rates, and slow economic growth provide a diverse picture of the challenges and opportunity the country faces. The government is committed to increasing kimchi export, which are becoming increasingly popular worldwide, with export values reaching about $67.3 million this year. There is clear evidence that demand for these traditional food products continues to grow thanks to its health benefits and the cultural influence of Hallyu or Korean Wave. Government support in building infrastructure like cold storage facilities and cold chain system will be crucial in maintaining product quality. This will not only enhance kimchi's competitiveness in the international market, but also promote local economic growth, create jobs, and strengthen Korea's cultural identity globally. This will not only enhance about kimchi's competitiveness in the international market, but also promote local economic growth, create jobs, and strengthen Korea's cultural identity globally. With a foreign population reaching 2.56 million, nearly 5% of South Korea's total population, the country is increasingly becoming a destination for international workers. This growth shows great potential to diversify the economy and enrich local culture. However, challenges of integration remain. Inclusive policies and social support are necessary to ensure that foreign residents can contribute effectively. This includes providing access to healthcare, education, and legal support. Additionally, creating a welcoming environment for foreigners will improve quality of life and foster cross-cultural collaboration. The rise in birth rates in August, showing a 5.9% increase compared to last year, offers hope amid concern about the population. Although the cumulative figure from January to August will show a 0.5% decline. This positive trend indicates that government efforts to encourage marriage and childbirth are starting to yield results. However, it is important to note that this increasing in birth depends heavily on supportive social and economic conditions, with the fertility rate still very low, predicted to reach 0.69 in this year. Sustained efforts are needed to create a conducive environment for young families. This includes policies supporting work-life balance, access to childcare, and financial support for families. Despite the positive sign in birth rates and support for kimchi rates, slow economic growth in third quarter shows that fundamental challenges remain. With GDP growth at just 0.1%, far below expectation, it is crucial for the government to identify and address the factor hindering growth. This could include policies to boost domestic demand, improve infrastructure, and diversify the economy. The link between economic growth, foreign residents, and birth rates also suggests that success in one area can help support success in another. The conclusion: overall, these four news stories reflect a complex but hopeful outlook for South Korea. While significant challenges remain, there are also clear opportunities for growth and innovation. With a comprehensive and inclusive approach, the government can capitalize on the positive trends to create a brighter future for our residents, both local and foreign. In integrating policies that support economic growth, cultural diversity, and social well-being will be key to social Korea's success in facing the challenge of the globalized era. That's a news from South Korea. Thank you for your attention and see ya.